Hey guys, I'm Mariah, a self-taught home chef, and I'll cook anything. Today, I'm making a smash burger recipe from a fellow St. Louis YouTuber, Brian Lagerstrom. After I finish cooking, we'll eat, we'll talk about it, we'll see if we like it or not, and decide whether it's a go-to recipe or it's gotta go. Let's get things started.
So I picked Brian's smash burger recipe solely based on his technique of grinding his own ground beef. We're using beef short rib, which I haven't worked a ton with. So we're gonna go in and remove these really long flat bones around the exterior, and we're gonna leave the fat cap on the other side, and we're just gonna cut it into little cubes. The marbling on this beef is insane, and I think it's gonna add a ton of flavor to our patties. While we're waiting for the meat to harden up in the freezer for a little bit, I'm gonna prep the ingredients for the burger sauce. It's just some garlic, mayo, onion, ketchup, sriracha, mustard, and pickles. The ingredients for the sauce is giving me McDonald's Big Mac sauce vibes. I also immediately regretted all of my decisions and forgot that I needed an immersion blender, which I don't have one of those at home. Last thing I need to cut is a couple shallots. They're just gonna be tossed on top of the burger. So normally I'd expect you'd need like some kind of meat grinder to be able to make ground beef at home, but honestly, the food processor worked pretty well on its own in keeping the texture really light and fluffy while still getting it small enough to the pieces that I could form like some really hearty patties. It didn't seem like enough at first, but I think we got plenty of patties out of the short rib. So Brian pre-flattened his patties, which I thought was strange because normally I just do them in the pan, but we'll see if this makes less of a mess with all the grease, or I feel like we're probably just gonna end up wasting a lot of paper. Maybe I should be reusing the paper, but I don't have time. Next, we're gonna toast our buns. There's honestly nothing sadder than an untoasted brioche bun. Honestly, this still made a huge mess everywhere with the grease. I don't think the pre-flattening really helped that much. I don't know if I would do that again. I will say, the texture does look pretty good though. With the short rib, I think these will taste pretty good.
Now that I'm done cooking, it's my favorite part. I get to taste and critique the burger with my coworkers. Happy Friday, everyone. So today we have a smash burger for you with lettuce, onion, a secret sauce. Oh, cheese, there's also cheese on this. For a go-to recipe, we're looking at 3 must-have qualities. Was it quick and easy to make? Does it look good? And does it taste good? What are your thoughts? I'm interested to know.
It's really good. I would definitely add a tomato. I appreciate that the buns are toasted. If they weren't toasted, that would have been an abomination. So
Absolutely.
Good job.
I'm not a monster, Devin.
Yeah, thank you. The taste is 9.5 out of 10.
That's pretty good.
The tomato would bump it up a little bit more if the tomato was there.
That's almost a 10. I'll take it.
It's almost a 10.
It's basically a 10.
Presentation looked great, especially with the Colby Jack. I think 45 minutes is on the border of how much time I want to spend in the kitchen when I get home. What about you?
Contrary to popular opinions, I don't mind the non-tomato. I have this habit of never finishing the last bite on things, but Mariah?
I feel like we should like shake hands or something. This is like a Paul Hollywood, like Great British Bake Off, like 10 out of 10.
Overall though, presentation, like the shape of the bun and like the overall size, I think you did a really good job.
Thank you.
It's definitely up there, prep time wise, but I would totally do this for a group of people. Like if I'm having family over, for myself, no. What did you think overall? Was it worth it?
I thought it was pretty good. I was excited just like making it. Like the patties looked so nice. I give it like a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. I do wish there was tomato on it. Do you guys think you can actually taste the difference between if this was just like regular ground beef? Mm-hmm. You can?
I don't know.
I'm not quite sure if I can taste it. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to tell because beef kind of just tastes like beef to me. It looked pretty good overall. It looked almost like a Shake Shack burger. I would say time-wise, honestly, like 45 minutes really like isn't that bad. Like I'll spend like maybe 2 hours cooking. Well, I'll like, depending on what it is, like I'll spend a whole afternoon cooking. So really this is like a fast recipe for me. I'd say this recipe is a go-to for me personally.
Yeah, I think it's a go-to. The time thing is just to me, 15 minutes longer isn't a big deal.
It's fresh, it's presentable, and honestly, it tasted delicious. So I would say this is a go for me.
Nice. I feel like we should like wait at the same time. I'm excited that we can all collectively say that this will go in the recipe rotation. Thanks for watching, and if you like the recipe and everything, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And if you want to find the recipe, it's down below in the description, along with all the stuff we used to make it, and we'll see you next time.
Woo!
My God!
Give me a hell yeah!
I gotta go.